Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of your favorite Tuesday night show, Sports Talking with JB, with my podcast partner, DJ C. Wade.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, my brother?
Everything is everything, man. You know, just chilling, man, and enjoying this snow in Alabama.
I'm dressed for the occasion. Even though I ain't outside, I'm still dressed for the occasion. It might get too hot. I might come about this. But yeah, we got a little snow in the gump. Everybody out there, man, y'all be safe. This is like they calling this the winter storm or the Gulf or something. This never happened. Like beaches are covered with snow.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy. So if y'all out there, be safe. Everybody out there driving. I seen them pictures and them videos in Atlanta. Y'all just won't learn in Atlanta. Y'all won't learn. Y'all keep driving on that snow, and y'all know y'all can't drive on that snow. Y'all need to stay y'all ass at home, man.
Exactly, man. Y'all be safe out there, man, and to take this time just to enjoy y'all families.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Nick Beasley.
What's up, Nick?
School, not job. You right. But you know, some places can't close. But it is what it is. What's up, Tanya? Welcome back. We missed you. Welcome back.
Hey, what's up? I got one thing I need to know. Anybody got a good plate of that chili or some good hamburger soup? Or some chicken noodle soup. Somebody.
Well, the new thing is the taco soup. Everybody talking about the taco soup. That's the new thing going on right here. You know, I think a lot of folks watching that TikTok and making these recipes and stuff, but you know how that go.
Yeah, does anybody got some soup for us? Some soup or some chili?
So y'all, welcome in, man. As always, please hit the like button. Share it to your people. Subscribe to the channel, man. We almost at 500, and we appreciate y'all every week for tapping in with your boys. We getting now to the end of the season. Last night was the end of the college football season. We're gonna talk about that. Then we got the final 4 teams in the NFL. We almost to the Super Bowl. Got to talk about that as well. Just a lot. We got a lot to talk about tonight, man.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna be a really good show, really informative show. First thing first, man. Let's give a shout out to the Alabama Crimson Tide basketball team for the big dub. They just beat Vanderbilt. That score right there on the screen. They had a big win against Kentucky this past Saturday.
Yeah,
big win. So shout out to those guys. I'm about to read off a few stats real quick, in case y'all missed it. But Mark Sears had 21.7 assists. Mo Diabate off the bench, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 8 or 9 from the field. Once again, he won the Hard Hat Award. I tweeted out Saturday he's the most important player on the team. And I believe that he's the hardest worker, the most important player on the team, Mo Diabate. And shouts out to Aiden Holloway, man, transfer from Auburn. Shouts out to Aiden Holloway. 22 points tonight, man. 4-6 from the three-point line. He is shooting like 50-some% from three, over 65% from the field. And he's turned up. Yes, he's turned up in SEC play, man. So I really like this Alabama team. Dude.
Yeah, I do too.
Yes, sir. Roll Tide, what's up, Cat?
What's happening, Cat?
Oh, Cat in the chat, man. I love Cat in the chat. You know that rhyme right there. It ain't no part of it if Cat ain't in.
Yeah, I know, right?
Did you get some snow, Cat? I think so. You in Colorado, I believe. I think Cat's in Colorado, if I'm not mistaken. There you go, Nick. There you go.
He had already got started.
Hey, we love you, Nick, as always. Lord have mercy. I'll sip to that.
Yeah, I'll sip
to that.
Yeah, let me sip to it too.
Yeah. Kat said she brought the snow down to Louisiana with her. Yeah, man,
yes,
You really never seen no snow like that. You know, Louisiana, all of the beaches in Destin, you see snow like this is crazy, y'all. This
I
is
never
absolutely insane.
Exactly. I never seen that myself, you know.
Yeah, and also prayers up. We forgot to say it last week. Prayers up to everybody out there in California, man, for the wildfires.
Yeah, we're praying for y'all.
Yeah, that's that. You never want to see people's stuff burning up and whole neighborhoods and towns burning up on fire. You never want to see that, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. Just prayers out to them and just prayers out for everybody. You know, just prayers for everybody, you know, for the whole world, what's going on right now. You know, I'm not gonna get started on the politics, but it's a transition, man. We just need to pray, love each other, and just continue to put God first.
You are absolutely right, brother. You're absolutely right. So yeah, man, we're gonna get on with the show. We make sure y'all hit that like button in here, share it to your folks. I know a lot of people probably snowed in the South, so y'all ain't got nothing to do. Just come politic with your folk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come politic with your folk. You're right, man. Floods and fire, they definitely terrifying. Definitely.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, natural disasters, boy. That's the way of the world. But let's talk some football, man. I got a big announcement to make later on. I just confirmed and locked in a good interview is gonna take place tomorrow. So I'm gonna let y'all know about that later. But first thing first, we got a new national champion in the college football world. Congratulations to the Ohio State Buckeyes, man. I'll be remiss if I didn't, congratulate these guys. C-Way, I told you.
You did.
I told
you. I'm not surprised. I didn't want her to win, but man, just shouts out to them, man. You know, a ball team, but they played well. The game was started out a blowout, then they finished then it got tight, then they finished strong.
Yeah.
Hey,
it went kind of the way I thought it would go, C-Way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I got one question for you, JB.
What's up?
Everybody 3rd and 11. How do you let the best player at college, the best, to me, I understand Travis, the best receiver.
Yes.
The best player in college football on an island by yourself, get behind you.
Man, listen.
No safety.
I don't know. I don't know, but that's one of the questions I got a few questions about this game we're gonna talk about, and I'm gonna get to that. See, I'm gonna answer your question in a few minutes. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, Tanya, they tried to come back, but you are absolutely right. They were too much
strong, and they were too strong. And some of my takes from the game, and you could tell that Ryan Day been in bigger games. He adjusted a little bit better than Freeman. Better play calling, and Freeman had a couple of two questionable play calls that he made that affected the game. But overall, man, that Ohio State team kicked behind, man, and that game was, the best team in college football won this year, hands down. Shouts out to those guys, man. And Ryan Day, man, I gotta say that team could have gave up after the Michigan game. They could have took their head down and just cried. Hey, but they pulled it together and got the job done.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. So that's the score right there. In case anybody missed it, I actually watched the whole game. It was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So a couple stats from the game. Will Howard, quarterback for Ohio State, he went 17 for 21, 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, 57 yards rushing, 0 turnovers. That was big. He played very well. Quinshawn Judkins, to me, man, was the best player on the field yesterday. 11 carries, 100 yards, 3 total touchdowns. He had 2 rushing and 1 receiving. He was just a beast every time he got the ball.
Yes.
And Jeremiah Smith, man, 5 catches, 88 yards. The big play, the big 49-yard catch on 3rd and 11 kind of sealed the deal. And Riley Leonard, got to give Riley Leonard some love because he played very well, man. He gave his all. He left everything out there. 22 for 31, 255 yards, 3 total touchdowns, 2 passing, and 1 rushing. First drive of the game, he had 9 carries for like 37 yards and a touchdown, and he was exhausted, bro.
He was.
Early.
He was. And shouts out to Notre Dame. They could have gave up.
Mm-hmm.
They, and a few times they looked defeated, but they had some heart. They they turned it into a game, man. Turned it into a game and didn't give up. So shouts out to them guys. What they had in the TJ?
What's up with you, brother? That's right, man. Yeah, Ohio State did copy Bama on that one play. They did.
They did. Oh yeah, he did. Hey, he had flashback.
Flashback, because we did it on them.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, he was gas, man, throwing up on the sideline. But he gave it his all, man. Right. Shouts out, like I say, extra shout out to him, man. Fair Hope is on, Alabama boy, 251. Shouts out to him, man. He played his ass off.
Hey, and shouts out to Juggins too. From Pike Road /
Pike Road,
Montgomery, Gumptown, Montgomery / Pike Road. Shouts out to him as well. I had the privilege. You remember, I had the privilege when I watched him play his 11th grade year. That's right. When Cam played with Andalusia, we was in Andalusia at the time when he played with Andalusia, and I said he's gonna be something special.
Mm-hmm. And Lane had him, and people. I saw a post where it looked like people was kind of feeling sorry for Lane Kiffin. I don't know why people always feel sorry for Lane, talking about he used to go out here and watch this guy 11th grade, 12th grade, go watch his games, recruit him. Everybody does that. Lane Kiffin ain't the only one that go watch these kids play. And you lose kids. That's the new era of college football. You lose kids too.
And I don't feel sorry for him because guess what? Bama, we lost two players. We lost two players to Ohio State. Shouts out to them kids too, Caleb Downs and especially Seth, McCall. That is a true comeback. If I had a comeback award to go to for a college football player, it would go from him. He went from being talked about it being garbage, ready to be attacked at the locker room, getting dealt threats, and went to Ohio State and balled out. And guess what? This young man still said he's a Bama boy.
Yep. And he won the offensive lineman award, the best center or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was hurt and he didn't play in the playoffs, but he still get that ring.
Exactly, man. Shouts out to him, man. That's a good comeback story. That just shows you that God might close one door to open up a window. Oh, I ain't even get started there.
There you go. I like it. And shout out Caleb Downs, brother. I mean, I ain't got no hate in my heart. Caleb Downs, you did what was best for you. I understand it, bro. But can we just stop the noise and act like Caleb Downs ain't one of them ones? Caleb Downs is one of the best players in college football.
He was last year.
Yes.
He was last year. And that Ohio State team, man, we saw the stats last year. They spent over $20 million for that Ohio State team. And yes, Alabama spent $16 million on NIL, but $20 million, that's $1 million. That goes a long way. That you can do more with that $20 million. And they had a hell of a staff, man. And a lot of them kids, man, they did their thing. They paid for that championship.
Yeah, so this is why you really can't hate on that because this is a new era, right? They also had a lot of guys that came back that could have left. They came back, man. The wide receiver, Jigba, he came back. Travion Henderson came back. A lot of those guys on defense, Jack Sawyer, Simon, those guys came back because they wanted to win
that championship.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put this on the screen too, man. They had 4 guys that went over 1,000 yards. 2 receivers, 2 running backs. That's awesome, bro.
That's awesome. Hey, and no matter who it is hard to be a team loaded with weapons on offense like that. And like you said, that reminds me the way they was loaded with weapons. That's just like how Alabama was some years ago when we had the running game. We had the receivers. We had a big body quarterback. All he had to do was just get them the ball. So whenever you have that explosion, then you had the defense as well. But in the playoff, JB, and me and you talked about this off the air. Like me and you have said off the air, this Ohio State in the playoff came to the playoff time was most dominant. I never seen a team dominate like this since we did in the playoff on our last championship.
2020, when we dominated pretty much the SEC. Yes.
Yeah, when we're undefeated in the SEC, we were dominated on both sides of the ball. We had those weapons on offense, and we just destroyed everybody.
Yep. I agree with you, Nick, on that. You know, he came to Bama for Saban, can't hate on him, making a decision best for his family in the future. Absolutely.
Yeah. And he was one of the ones that really tried to give it a time. You know, he really tried to give it a chance, and he saw that, hey, this was not the best fit for him, and so he went on. And it was borderline. He was borderline, almost wanted to come back at one time. I don't know if that was a rumor or was it the real deal.
I think a lot of people. I remember this because they thought he was going to Georgia with T-Rob, because T-Rob went to Georgia. But I was like, nah, I don't think he would do that. Either he's gonna come back or he's gonna go somewhere else, and then Ohio State was somewhere else. So but definitely, man, shout out to Ohio State. And speaking of Ohio State, they have been a dominant team. Put this on the screen. Most championships in the AP poll era. You see Alabama, we stand alone, but look at Ohio State right there.
Yeah, and
9 championships in the AP era.
Yes, and man, you said, I think we touched on this last week, but listen, sports fans, Ohio State has been one of the teams that been able to lose players and recycle players like it, you know, and stay dominant, because they dominated that Big Ten for years, you know. They dominated that Big Ten over the years. They would lose players like Zeke, you know, and Marvin Harris Jr. in the first round, and still be able to go out there and recruit and replace top players with better players or players that's equal to their talent that they lost.
Just like Alabama.
Just like Alabama. So Ohio State, man, you know, they have paid some dues, you know, and this their second championship they have won in the AP in the college football. Era.
They won the first one, yeah. They won the first 14.
They won the first one, then they lost, you know, then they lost one, then they just won this one. So Ohio State is one of the few teams that can say they don't won 2 championships. You got, of course, Bama, we got more than them, then Georgia, then Clemson, then Ohio State. So at the end of the day, they changed the format, but the same teams are still dominating college football. You still got Bama, you still got Ohio State, you still got Georgia and Clemson. You know, they made the playoff this year off of fluke, but you still got the same teams that's dominating college football. It's always no different, ain't they change.
Yeah. And you know, this particular playoff run, you had to win 3 games to get to the championship, which Notre Dame and Ohio State did. They did not have a bye. You know, they came first round, beat the team that had the bye, went on to you know, so those are extra games, which we have never had before. We've never had this many games. So you can't, you know, you got to give it to them. You got to give it to them. Just like, that's why I keep mentioning the Alabama 2020 Seaway, because that was straight SEC schedule. We never had straight SEC. We went 10-0 in the SEC. We won the SEC championship, and then we won a natty.
Yeah. I
mean, the 2 games in the playoffs. Yeah.
Exactly. So. And this Ohio State team, after losing to Michigan, you know, at home, came back and just bullet Tennessee, beat revenge and beat down Oregon, beat Texas, and the way they beat Notre Dame, it just, man, Ryan Day, like you said, Ryan Day finally got it done, and he secured. Ryan Day done secured the bag, you know, and I'm happy for him, you know. I'm happy for him, you know, that he got it done. I was like, man, he's in the hot seat. He got to get it done. He had to get it done this season to try to secure his job. So, man, shouts out to Ryan Day and the Ohio State staff and the players, and make it bad, man, and for the players for stepping up for your coach. That's how you do it. You know, the players say, hey, we love you here. We got to do this for coach, man.
Yep. Shouts out Ebony, the big Ohio State fan. I know you will show up tonight. Congratulations once again. Once again, I already told you one time. Once again, congratulations. But let's talk about Ryan Day real quick. I'm glad you said something about him. I want to mention him. So before we actually, I want to put this up there to show y'all. So this is the most wins in the college football in the FBS all time. Look at the winning percentage right there. I don't even know who the hell those other two guys are, but Ryan Day winning percentage is by far second to none.
Yes. Hey, we don't know who them are. They in black and white, so we definitely don't know what they are.
What they tell you.
We don't know. Hey, and that goes to show what I think I said this to my frat brother this morning when he was talking about it when he was trying to help me move some stuff. You have to give. This is what happens when you give a coach a chance and do not have him to pack his bags prematurely.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, a lot of Ohio State fans wanted him gone last year. Mm-hmm. And this to show you the rival game is big. The rival game is big. But that's why you can't just fire a coach just for losing to the rival alone.
Let me ask this question. I'm gonna ask you, see where I'm gonna ask the chat. Let's put Alabama in this position. Let's say Alabama loses to Auburn 3-4 times, but we win a national championship at the end. Will you forgive those losses to Auburn for that natty? Or will you still be mad?
Of course. Hey,
thank you.
Hey, champ, at the end of the day, the moral of the moral of the story, you want championships.
Yeah.
You want championships. And that's why Auburn is not really. Look at what Auburn. You remember that year we lost to Auburn in the Iron Bowl. Mm-hmm. They went to the SEC championship and had a chance to punch their way into the playoff and kick us out of the playoff.
Yep.
They got beat down by Georgia and lost to Central Florida. Bama won the national championship that year, and all Auburn fans could focus on and say, hey, at least we beat y'all.
Yep, and that's the difference. That's the little brother syndrome. And let's not forget, y'all. Let's not forget. Ohio State, you mentioned earlier, they were dominant. Michigan just came along and started beating them for a while. And Michigan, they got their national championship. But Ohio State was running the Big Ten. So Michigan, they won a few games. But this man here coming in, he had to follow a coach who was successful. He comes right in, and 70-10, that is an awesome record.
That's awesome.
That's an awesome record, man. Third highest percentage by a coach all time, minimum 75 games. You can't beat that, man. He deserves a raise, in my opinion.
He does too. And at the end of the day, we want to win rival games. But at the end of the day, you're playing for championships. You are playing at the end of the day, who holding the gold up at the end of the season?
Exactly.
That will matter.
Yep. So you're right.
So what that is to me is equal. I'm a track. Track was my sport, right?
Yeah.
If you beat me 5 times, I'm gonna say you beat me in the prelims, but I qualify to get to the final race. In that final race, I beat you. I win first place. They ain't gonna be talking about the other 5 times you beat me. You might have won the battle, but I won the war.
Won the war. Yep.
And so Ohio State won the war. Michigan been winning the battle, but Ohio State won the war. And I hate to say it, that's 2 in a row for the Big Ten.
Yep. So hey, you got to give them their credit, got to give them their props. I know a lot of people want to say the Big Ten was overrated and all that. And we even said this early on in the season. We say the Big Ten only had about 4 good teams, and the SEC had about 8. But at the end of the day, when we all in the playoffs, hey, Ohio State beat 2 SEC teams, beat the brakes off of them. So and we didn't make it. So we have Bama fans have nothing to complain about because we didn't make it. And Ohio State fans can say, yeah, we dominated Tennessee and Texas, 2 of the best SEC teams this season, and went on to win the damn championship. So
and Notre Dame dominated a Georgia team who we thought they were going to be in the national championship.
Yeah, exactly. And Michigan beat us twice.
Yep.
In the same
year. So at the end of the day, man, hey, the Big Ten, hey, we got to give credit what credit due. Ohio State did it this year, man. And we just gotta go back to the drawing board, get some recruits in there and start grinding now and get our head ready for next season.
Yeah, and Kat, you're right. We were in a transition year, and I'm sticking to it. Hey, that's why I got on this Bama stuff tonight, man. We in Hey, I still feel good about my Crimson Tide. Ain't nothing wrong with giving another team they flowers. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I saw people on social media last night. Man, Ohio State ain't that good, man. You a damn lie. Yes, if you watch college football all season like we did, we saw this. I foreseen this. I said, this team is awesome. At every level, every position, they have NFL talent. This is an awesome team. There's no way they should not win the national championship.
And you look at it. It happens with teams sometimes. Because you go back to 2019, you look at that LSU team. You look at the LSU team, and they got players that's actually dominate on the pro level as well. You got teams that have that. The Ohio State Championship went 2014. That team,
and they won with a third string quarterback.
And Michael Thomas, Zeke, them guys did their thing in the NFL for years until now time, father time is catching up. So every now and then, even that Michigan team from last year, they were stacked as well. So sometimes teams are just destined. Some teams are just destined to win in that particular season, and you just got to give credit what credit due. Even if your team don't win, you just got to give those other teams credit.
Yep, and ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Not at all. She's at Michigan fan giving her hell today. They gonna be mad. They gonna be mad because hey, guess what? They bragged all last year because they won, right? Hey, y'all turned the tables. So now it's y'all turn to brag.
Hey, now I can go back. Hey, you remember when Michigan was talking junk to Ohio State after they beat them when they were trying to fight?
Yeah.
You remember what Sawyer said? And like Sawyer said, hey, y'all gonna be at home while we contend for the championship.
And I like Jack Sawyer, man.
I like Sawyer. Sawyer talk that major noise. Hey, but they back that talk up, man. And so sometimes some teams need to lose. Sometimes they needed that loss. They needed to lose that game to put some fire up under them.
Yep. And you're right. They got hot at the right time. Do they win the championship without a loss to Michigan? Maybe. Hey, that's a good question. Nick.
That's a good. Me personally, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so. But you look at it. That's what football. That's what contending for sports is about. Sometimes other teams might be better. It's about when teams get hot at the right time. That's who can win the championship. And sometimes teams can get cold at the wrong time. And then you could be like this Bama team, up, down, up,
roller coaster.
A roller coaster team. And sometimes when you hit that down mark, it's hard to go back up.
Oh, Kat, I like what Kat said. She said all 2020 teams still better than that 2019 LSU team.
Oh, definitely.
Hey, that's one matchup I would love to see. If we could go back and rewind time, I would love to see that 2020 against LSU 2019. I think it would be.
Hey, and actually our 2019 team was going to get some get back because Tua was hurt.
Yeah, we had him.
We had him. Tua was hurt majority of that season, so we were going to get some get back if Coach Saban would have not let him run that play against Mississippi State.
Oh, yeah. You're right about that. But I'm gonna win it all next season. Yep. So we good. We need a reset.
We need a reset, and it's gonna be, and I can't wait to talk about my analysis of what I think next season gonna be. I'm gonna wait till later on. Wait till close to 8-8 for that spiel.
Yeah, we about to really tap into a little bit of next year, like early prediction. What's up, me?
What's happening?
So, I got the questions. So the questions that I want to ask before we move on about Notre Dame now. Okay, so, what went wrong for Notre Dame? And I'm gonna say this right here, C-Way, and I know you probably will agree. Like we talked about this a little bit. The three critical mistakes that Marcus Freeman made last night. You know, he kind of showed that the moment was a little bit too big for him, and going for the fake punt on your end of the field, that was no, you don't do that because the game was still in hand. It was still early in the third quarter, so that was a no. The field goal, going for the field goal to make a two-score game makes no sense to me. It's the fourth quarter. You have to score a touchdown and then score another touchdown to even tie the game. Why would you kick a field goal and you still have to score 2 touchdowns? That makes no sense. And
can I tap into that?
Go ahead. Before I say the other one.
And why would you take a chance on a kicker that's been inconsistent all year long? That was my problem. That was my problem with it. If you had a sure kicker that's guaranteed automatic, I say go for it. I'll say kick. But
I still won't say kick. You know why? Wait. Because this is the natty, right?
Yeah,
so even if you go that fourth down and you don't get it, they're still down there. You missed the field goal anyway. So if you make the field goal, you still have to kick the ball off to them, and you got to score 2 more touchdowns.
You still got to score.
That's why I say it didn't make any sense.
It did, but the game would have before they kicked the other field goal was a little closer. But I'm like you, I'm still going for it. In that sense, I'm going for it in that sense because you still need 2 touchdowns. I'm with you on that. That's why I said, but my only thing is you put a kicker out there who's been inconsistent all season long, who don't even and it's bad. You saw against Penn State, his own daddy was just super happy that he did make that field goal.
Yeah. So check this out. I think now that you mentioned it, I think Freeman he miscalculated. Because it was a 15-point game, right?
Right.
He probably thought it was a 14-point game. And if I kick this field goal, we down 11. So let's say we get the ball. We kick a field goal, we down 8. Now we can get the ball again, score a touchdown and 2-point conversion. But no, if you would have kicked the field goal and made it, you would have been down 12. You still needed 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Maybe his math was off a little bit because it's no way I'm kicking a field goal to make a lead from 15 go to 12, and I still have to score 2 touchdowns.
I think he just wanted some points and some momentum, and
it made no sense though. It made zero sense.
It did, and that just showed once again his inexperience in the big moment.
Yeah, and that right there, and then you had like announcers like, "What are y'all doing?" But in the end of the day, they deserve to miss that because that was a stupid call. And the 3rd and 11, man, everybody talking about the 3rd and 11 where you leave Jeremiah Smith one-on-one. You do cover 0 and you send everybody, but you leave Jeremiah Smith, the best player on the field, one-on-one with a man, and all Will Howard had to do was see it. He saw a pre-snap. Because guess what? 2nd down, he was open as well. But Will Howard did the smart thing. He didn't want to risk it. He just went on it and took the little loss.
Hey,
let me take the loss because we're going to come back to this the next play.
Yes, and you saw, and I looked at Will Howard's body language. When I saw him, you know how he just squared up like he knew he had a sure shot?
Yeah.
I said touchdown. As soon as I seen, before he released, I said touchdown.
Yeah.
Because you leave a man, it ain't like you had Travis Hunter one-on-one with him. You didn't have a Travis Hunter, a top tier cornerback, and then on top of that, he had a free. He didn't get jammed at the line. He had a free running start against a slower cornerback, a much smaller cornerback, and just bullied him.
Man, even if it was Travis on him, Travis ain't getting that. That kid right there, he's 6'4", man. Listen, still that right there, you cannot leave the best player one-on-one. Why would you do that anyway? It's 3rd and 11.
They're gonna back.
Let them catch the ball in front of you and tackle them before they get to the 1st down marker. They have to punt. You get the ball back with about a minute and a half to go, or 2 minutes, or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm with you on that, JB, because Ohio State was not about to give y'all the ball back with momentum.
No.
You're not going to do that. So you should have been expecting the pass But once again, that shows that coaching staff inexperience in the big moment in that time. So man, they just go. All thing they can do is just learn from it and just do better next go round.
Yeah, that running back did pick up that block so he could make that throw, because they did the same. They wanted that play on second down, but it wasn't there. So Will Howard did the smart thing. So they went right back to it. The running back picked up his block, and it was history. And you're right, Nick. You won't send pressure. Send the linebacker. Why you send a DB? Why you send a DB?
I went there saying you don't send speed.
That's when you listen. That's when you go in the 4-2-5 when it's 3rd and 11. You need 5 DBs back there.
They need 11 yards. You know they need 11 yards. You guard the first down marker and tap and make them cut the throw. Stop them and tackle them before they get to the first down marker. That's what I would have been banking my chips on doing.
Yep. But once again, you have to give the guys credit for adjusting to that, the coaching staffs or whatnot. But and like I said, man, Ohio State, and we're gonna move on. They had the elite talent, they had the best talent, and they really beat those boys in the trenches. Outside of that first drive of the game when Notre Dame went down the field for had the ball about 9 minutes. Other than that, Ohio State imposed their will in the trenches.
They did. And they bullied them and showed them that they was too little.
Yep, and that's what they supposed to do. So, shout out to Ohio State once again, man. We're going to move on because I want to talk about something. Let me see what order I had this in. All right, so we're going to look at an early look at next season, man. I know it's super early, but let's look at – before we do that, they did put the AP poll, so I want to put the AP poll out here.
Way too early.
Yeah, I think they put an AP poll out, the final AP poll. This is the final AP poll. So of course the top 2 teams right there. Alabama 17, man. Damn, number 17. But I respect it, bro. We lost 4 games.
I respect it. I'm not mad about that. That's about right. The teams that head up, except for Illinois shouldn't be in front of us, but
no,
it is what it is.
It is. I mean,
Hey, motivation. Hey, that should be that's rat poison for next year. Let's go and start eating it up and start grinding.
Yep. Old 17. That's how old Ryan Williams is.
I know, right?
But hey, this means nothing right now. This is just they have to put this out after the season. They always do, and we just fall at 17. It's fine. It's fine.
It's all good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that,
isn't it?
Yep. Shouts out Chris Camp in the chat, man. I see you. We got to earn it this year. Bama got something to prove. Exactly, brother.
Yep. And that's all.
Exactly.
That's all.
Yep. It's nothing. But I just had to show y'all that. So let's look at next year. These are the odds, the betting odds to win the national championship next season. Of course, Ohio State will be the favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. I don't think they repeat. It's hard. It's too hard.
No.
It's just extremely too hard to repeat in college football, especially with this 12-team format.
Yeah, and I think they finna lose a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and exactly. I think they got some. I think there's some good players behind them, but they're not. I'm not banking on Texas. I'm not banking on Texas either.
Texas is gonna be the hot team to bet on because of Arch. Everybody think Arch is that boy.
I'm gonna. I'm not gonna say what he is and ain't. I gotta see him. I gotta see him as the starter, not the second string. I want to see him as the complete starter before I make my decision on if he is that dude. But once again, he is a man.
Yeah. So pick 2 teams you think that'll be in the national championship off of these teams right here. If you had to pick 2. And chat, y'all do the same. Pick 2 teams off of this list.
Bama. I'm always gonna go Bama. I'm gonna go Bama. Yeah. I'm always pick Bama.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Bama in Texas.
Okay. I'm gonna go Bama in Oregon. I think Oregon's got a lot coming back. They're gonna lose some guys, of course, Dylan Gabriel, but they got another quarterback, Dante Moore, who's good. Nobody really knows about him, but he's a good quarterback. He actually came from UCLA and sat all last season to wait his turn. He was a 5-star recruit as well. He sat right behind Dylan Gabriel and he waited his turn. I think he's going to be more than ready to take over. They're going to have guys. They got the number one transfer running back out the portal. They got him. They still got receivers. But I think Oregon gets some get back on the Big Ten. I mean, I think they get some get back on Ohio State and they win the Big Ten. I think Bama, I ain't going to say we're going to run the table. If we lose 2 games and get in the playoffs and do what Notre Dame and Ohio State just did, I'll be perfectly fine with that.
Yeah. And once again, it's hard to say about this new SEC. It's hard to say with this new, how everything gonna play out in the SEC. I still think that we'll be. I think me personally, just if I was to guess, we'll be a 2-loss team and get in the playoff. We ain't gonna win. I don't see us winning the SEC championship again next year. And I don't see Georgia winning it. Thing is, I can see us winning the SEC championship with the 2-loss. We'll probably be a 2-loss SEC champion because I'm not banking on Georgia right now.
No, I'm not.
I'm not banking on Georgia.
I don't think Georgia's going to be terrible. I just think they may be a 2-3 loss team. I mean, it's hard to say. Ole Miss, I don't even see Ole Miss on here. No, they could run it up, but I'm just going off teams on here. Clemson's going to be good again.
Yeah.
Clemson's going to be good again. I don't know when Notre Dame gets back, though. I think man.
I think
they get to the playoffs, but I don't know if they get back to the Natty.
No. I think Ohio State need them some more elite players on offense.
Yeah.
I think defensively, they straight defensively.
They got the formula. Yeah.
They got the formula defensively. Notre Dame gonna need some more elite athletes.
Yeah. I like Chris said he not jinxing. He not jinxing Bama. We might whip ass, but hey, we might whip ass. I'm gonna stand on business, and me and C-Way, we gonna stand on business and gonna say Bama for the Natty.
Yeah,
early. This early though.
It's early, and early I ain't gonna never count us out.
Yeah, Bama do got another cakewalk. They do. See, the schedule's the same. They just flip, right? So a lot of the teams, you may still see some of the same teams in there, like Texas that had a cakewalk schedule.
Yep.
Because they just flip and go from home to away.
Yeah.
So yep.
And so the two, once again, we always say for Bama, the 2 trap games that I'm worried about, at the beginning, Florida State on the road, first game of the season.
I think we'll be ready for them though.
I'm saying in Georgia at home, being and going to
Georgia, on the road,
in the road. So to me, those are the 2. If you look at it, trap games, in my opinion, going in the year, Missouri ain't gonna be the
South Carolina, man. South Carolina gonna be tough. Yeah.
Yeah. So those 3, because like I said, the other games we got Tennessee at home, we have LSU. Oh, and Jordan freaking Hare.
Oh yes. Yes.
Oh Jesus.
We got all of them Jordan Hare. Yeah.
Jordan, man.
I can't. Hey, man, Lord have mercy. Yeah, you right about that.
Man, Jordan Hare. Hey, I think out of everything, last game of the season, Jordan Hare I hate Jordan Hare Stadium.
Mm-hmm. And they do for a win too, bro.
Yeah.
They do for a win because we done beat them 5 straight.
Hey, we need to get seats. We need to.
It is. For Bama it is. Yeah. Going to SC, going to South Carolina. I think that's a mean. That's gonna be a mean one right there.
It is.
Yeah. But yeah, man. We'll talk about that. As when we get down. Spring ball coming up. We got a lot of time to talk that. But I also want to talk about this before we move on to some NFL. These are the Heisman odds. Somebody please explain to me why Garrett Nussmeier is the leader in the Heisman odds.
Man, anything, I'm just being honest, man. I'm just being honest. Right now, anybody that's above Jeremiah Smith, they wrong.
Yeah, true that. Yeah.
Nico
no.
Nico shouldn't be up there.
Drew Allen shouldn't be up there.
Carson Beck definitely shouldn't be up there. Carson Beck, I ain't even get started on Carson Beck. I even get started on Carson Beck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. You know what?
But see, look at those three names at the bottom right there under Carson Beck. Julian saying, I don't know about him yet because we don't know if he's gonna be the starter.
We don't even know if he's gonna start. And you don't. Yeah. And Dante Moore, we just discussed him. Sellers, yeah. Sellers got. I think if Sellers got a lot of heart. He plays good. I gotta see. You know, he got a lot of more he needs to work on. Nico shouldn't be up there.
Nico gonna have to turn it up. He played okay. But he gonna have to turn it up a little bit though.
And I'm just not okay with Garrett up there. Garrett should not be number one.
If anything, man, Arch, Jeremiah, and maybe Kublik, the quarterback for Clemson, because he's pretty damn good. That Clemson quarterback is pretty damn good. Yeah, if y'all haven't watched him, he good.
I don't have a problem with him, but like you said, at that moment, it's okay. It is what it is at this moment.
I don't know about Nussmeier, bro. Do they know something we don't know?
They can't know because I was not impressed with him this year.
Me either. I mean, I know he got the NFL body, and we know he can throw the ball. But come on, dude is turnover prone, and he's not clutch.
I got one question: why Ryan Williams ain't up there?
They underestimate Ryan Williams.
You know why Ryan? I'll put it like this: now. I know we don't know who's going to be our starter quarterback next year, right?
That might have something to do with it.
I know we don't know who our starter quarterback, but how are you going to have Julian Sand over Ty Simpson?
Right, and they don't even know Julian Sand, that boy.
Exactly. You know, because you know, I still, you know, why he's over Austin Mack. You know, man, I don't even remember Julian Sand getting in the game.
Me either. So, I mean, this list is like super early. It's the betting odds. But when I saw Nussmeier up there, I was like, what the hell going on? But Arch, legit, everybody's going to be on Arch. And but Jeremiah Smith definitely should be like top 3, dude. So, I don't know, man. I just had to go and put that on the screen. But let's move on to some NFL action because we got something to talk about.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, we got something to talk about, but make sure y'all lock in, man, and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. As always, make sure y'all do that. Let me find my note real quick. Okay, let me give y'all this update. I know everybody watched those games, man. All my Detroit Lions fans. Oh, they go Cat. We got to go back. We got a script, Cat. See, we have a script for the show every week, so we have to talk NFL. I'm sorry, Cat.
Please
stay with her. Please stay with her. But yeah, the line broke a lot of people hard, man. We're gonna have to talk about good season line fan. Yeah. But the Lions, they broke a lot of people hard. We wanted the line, bro. We wanted the Lions and the Ravens.
I did. That's why
a lot of people wanted the Lions and the Ravens, man. That was, and I'm gonna put that out here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. That was the black folks Super Bowl. The black folks wanted to see the Lions and the Ravens. That's what they wanted last year. They wanted it this year. But we gonna go to New Orleans most likely with Mahomes and somebody else. But we gonna see. We gonna see.
Man. I mean,
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
What's up, MP?
Man.
Oh, Kat said she did too. Yeah, well, black folks and some white folks wanted that too.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go and say.
Go ahead.
What I don't want this year. I hate to say it, bro. Mm-hmm. I do not want to see Taylor Swift, Iron Boy, flat behind, and no Super Bowl this year, man. I just made my mind up. I do not want to see. And then she had Caitlin Clark in the booth with her, man. I'm tired of seeing Taylor Swift, man. I'm so sick of seeing her, and I'm so sick of seeing Kansas City get babied to playoff wins.
That was hard to watch, man. A lot of people, watching that game and on Twitter. If you on Twitter and watching the game, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody's seeing everything. Everybody's seeing it. We watching the same game. We see that Mahomes slide and Will Anderson and Toto hit each other and get called for the flag. We see Will Anderson do nothing malicious, get called for the roughing. We see Patrick Mahomes flop out of bounds trying to get a call.
And my personal favorite, you see him trying to shake somebody, then go down at the last minute, and the defender trying to slow their speed up and dive onto him.
Yeah, man. Dude, I saw, I meant to send it to you. I saw a video clip, 5-minute video clip of Tom Brady getting hit. I'm talking about.
I saw that too.
Man, listen.
I saw that.
Y'all can never say my GOAT was soft. Yeah, later in his career, he got the ticket tag call, but he deserved it because his first 15 years, he was getting brutalized.
He was.
I was surprised he played that long because he was taking some hits to my helmet in the ground, some hits that went on 10, 15, 20 years ago that will be death penalties today.
Yeah,
and that just show you how much the quarterback is babied and pacified in this new era.
Yes, and Sunday night, man, I saw some plays where Lamar Jackson was hit late and then get a flag. No, that's not the reason why the Ravens lost. Don't get me wrong, but man, I just don't want to see. I ain't gonna get started, but I do not want to see Patrick Mahomes win another Super Bowl this year. I do not want to see it.
Okay, well, we gonna see him in the championship game. So this is what we gonna see. This is what we gonna see Sunday now. So we got these two games. These are the last 4 teams. Sunday, you got the NFC Championship. Let's talk about the NFC Championship first. Let's talk about that first. I love this flyer. This dope.
I do too.
That's dope right there. Whoever made that, boy, that's dope. I like that.
That is dope. I like that too.
I think I got that from the Commanders page, I believe. Cat said no. MP said they might as well do flag football.
Might as well. And they do a flag football league. I think I got one more flag football year in me. I got one more season in me.
Oh, Nick Jane Dan. Yes, Jane Dan. So, all right. So, this the deal, y'all. Sunday, we got 2 games. This is the first game, man. 2 p.m. Central Time on Fox. You got the Commanders going to Philly to face the Eagles. Now, everybody saw Saturday night, Jane Daniels. Like I said, he's a top 5 quarterback in this league right now. Top 5 in the league. Yes, he's better than Jalen Hurts right now. Yes, I said it. I know Jalen Hurts has been to a Super Bowl before. I know what Jalen Hurts have done. But this year, Jane Daniels has one of the best rookie seasons in history. He's on the cusp of taking this Washington Commander team, who nobody thought will even make the damn playoffs, to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And if he do it beating Philly on the road, you got to give it to him, bro.
You got to. And he done played every playoff game on the road this year.
Yeah.
And he has elevated. And the thing about this young man, he has elevated his play every playoff, both playoff games. He has elevated and put the team on his back and has carried them to the playoff. I mean, he is something special.
Yep. And Kat, to answer your question, I think Jalen is not 100%. He
100%.
won't even answer the questions right. They asked him about that knee. He ain't answering the question. He deflected. He been doing that all season. But this is the thing. He gives them the best chance to win. Still.
You have
65, 70%.
Yeah, he's and after that hit on Sunday, Jalen went to about 70%, about 75% to about 65, between 65 to 70%. You know, they probably put a little shot up in it. He'll probably be 80% on Sunday.
Look at Nick, man. Stop it, Nick. We done got Nick started up with the Kardashians.
hey, then last week he bothered me, said that I'm always bothering the Kardashians. Then he said
he's cranking up in the chat tonight.
You cranking up.
Everybody laughing at Nick. But hey, man. But so I mean, and Tanya, she says family reason why she rooting for the Commanders. I think Tanya said she got a cousin that's on the coaching staff. The defensive coordinators, that's your cousin. I think you told me that, Tanya. I think her cousin is the defensive coordinator for the Commanders. So,
And at the end of the day, and I like it too. Bama is still we got so many Bama players that can possibly be playing in the Super Bowl and could possibly be getting their first ring on this season. So you got a lot of Bama. We got a lot of
on both
Bama
sides.
blood on both sides. On both sides. So you got a lot of Bama blood in this game. And I'm gonna go ahead while we at it. I'm gonna go. You mean to go? We're gonna do predictions now or keep
Go ahead.
win?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Give your prediction. Go ahead. This is a tough game to pick. This is a tough game to pick.
It's a tough game to pick, but it's hard. I'm picking Philly to win this one.
Okay.
The reason why I'm gonna pick Philly to win this is at home. Jalen's been there. Jalen has always been a winner ever since college. Sometimes some games he gonna have the pretty numbers. Some games he gonna have the pipes number. But one thing he does have is resilience and a desire to win and and win by any means necessary. And I think that that Philly offense is gonna get it together, and I think he's gonna carry the team on his back. The only thing that I had a problem with Jalen with last week, last week was Jalen needs to put the team on his back and don't worry about Dr. Seuss on the sideline. Don't worry about getting Dr. Seuss to football. Don't worry about getting Dr. Seuss to football, and he just do whatever he needs to do and win by any means necessary. Because Dr. Seuss is going to be going on another team next year. Just, get the ball to the Slim Reaper, and you're going to win. And let Dr. Seuss cry and drive his Honda Accord wearing all black.
Don't forget Smitty and Barkley. Yes, sir.
And Barkley. And
so I was about to say you didn't mention Barkley. So, ladies and gentlemen, Saquon Barkley has turned up in the playoffs, man. 200 yards rushing. He's really putting the team on his back. I know you saying Jalen. Barkley is toting the team on his back. He actually toting the team.
In my opinion, Barkley is the all-time leading rusher. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. I can't lie. Boy, when Barkley broke and started doing this, I got so hyped.
Barkley got, I think he's still a little pissed off they ain't let him get that record either, man.
But guess what? If they make it to the Super Bowl and win it, it'll be all worth it.
It'll be all worth it. Go get the Super Bowl MVP, Barkley.
Exactly. Nick, I had to do it. You can tell why I had to do it. I didn't need 15 seconds. Go ahead. I didn't need 15 seconds. The reason why I had to do it, he did all that whining, read the book. Philly could have put that game away. He done dropped about 3 passes, but you crying that you don't get the ball. But then you get out the car with your book. Like everybody else, a different book. Everybody else getting out the car with Gucci bags, backpacks, suits and stuff. This man get out the car like he finna go do Bible study or something with all black on with that cross necklace with the
like he really finna put in some work and he
finna put in some work.
Damn thing.
Exactly. Then he backed up away from everybody. I'm done with Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, attention seeker. Yes.
He just attention seeker. and guys like him, DK Metcalf, and Deebo Samuels, they get on my last nerve because they some borderline homosexual. Be coming to the game.
Don't go on them boys, C-Way.
I just got one thing.
C-Way, start them boys.
Last thing I say, they be coming to the game looking like Uncle Clifford.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Lord have mercy.
I'm done with it.
Let me pick my score. Damn, C-Way. What's the score, bro? You ain't pick no score. Give me a score, man.
I think it's gonna be a shootout, man. I think it's gonna be like 38-34, Philly.
Ooh, shootout. So we gotta check the weather. Is it gonna snow or is it? See, now let me tell you this. If y'all watch the game against the Rams still They had a chance because Stafford was throwing that thing now.
Man, Stafford had a game.
No, did he was throwing it. But
Stafford had a game.
The key is Saquon Barkley, right?
Yeah.
Will your cousin be able to dial up some stuff to stop Saquon Barkley? You don't have to hold him less than 100. Just hold him less than about 150. Don't let him get off. He gonna tote the rock a lot. You're gonna have to hit him early and often. Don't let Saquon, because he's a home run hitter. Saquon is gonna break at least once, maybe twice a game. But if you let him break away and get, just get that crowd rallying behind him, and he just takes it up to another level. Now, Jaden Daniels is gonna be different because Matthew Stafford sat back there and threw the ball. Stafford can't run. Jaden Daniels can run.
Yes.
That's going to be the difference. Jalen Carter is not going to be able to feast on Jaden Daniels because he's going to run away from his big ass. Jaden Daniels knows how to get away. He's going to be ready. If he can run the ball, I think I saw a stat where he runs over 50 yards. They pretty much are unbeatable. When Jaden Daniels runs the ball for over 50 yards, I'm going Commanders for the upset. I think Jaden Daniels goes off because the Eagles have some injuries on defense. I think he goes off, and I think he pulls the upset and gets the Commander to the Super Bowl.
Hey, and if Washington do win and make it, this is for Nick. Jerry Jones should be punching the air because here's a guy that stuck around that should have got promoted to the head coaching job last year.
Mm-hmm.
You let him get away. You let Dan Quinn get away, go to your rival, a team that hadn't made the conference championship since '92. So now the Cowboys got the longest drought to making the playoff. Yep. And so now this man who's supposed to should have been promoted, and went to another team, a struggling rival team, and made the playoff. And it just shows you that every team in the NFC East have been to the conference championship since '95, except the Cowboys.
Hell, every team in the damn NFC has been to the conference championship since the Cowboy last. Yeah, every team in the NFC.
And I'm going to say it again. I said it last week, so I had to go verify my fact. The Cowboys, since that '95 season, have had more head coaches than playoff wins.
Yep, exactly. This don't look good for the Cowboys here. And I tweeted it out as soon as before the game even went final. I know the Cowboy fan hate to see this on Sunday.
No, I love to see it. I'm enjoying every bit of it because it serves Jerry right. It serves him right, and I'm happy because of the Bama boys, number one, the Bama from Bama 5 side. But most importantly, it just shows you how bad management can destroy a team.
Yeah, exactly. And when you mean management, you mean ownership. You mean all that, and it's one man. It's one man. It's Jerry Jones.
Yep, interfering with the growth of this team.
Yep. All right. So, what you say your score was 38-34?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 27-24.
Okay.
27-24. Yeah.
And Washington win with a walk-off field goal.
Yeah, I got Washington with a field goal.
Okay.
Okay. So. All right, this the game everybody want to see. This what we thought was gonna be Lamar's chance, but it's Josh Allen's chance. Now, Seaway, we talked after this game. We're not gonna sit here and blame Lamar. He could take some of the blame because he did turn the ball over twice. Everybody know Mark Andrews is the guinea pig because he fumbled the ball. He missed the catch that could have went to overtime. And I do believe if he caught that ball and they went to overtime, the Ravens win the game. I do believe that.
But you me tell who else I'm gonna get a blame to? Who? I'm gonna get a blame to also the Harbaugh. Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is supposed to at least touch that ball 20 plus times.
Yes, you're right. Yep.
20 plus times. You didn't feed Derrick Henry the ball. You went back to the Lamar pass first offense.
The hero ball.
The hero ball instead of playing the ball that got you there. And it's been facts that they said that every time this season, most of all the games that Baltimore have lost, Derrick Henry have touched the ball less than 20 times.
Yes.
Less than 20 times a game. If you give him the ball, you have to feed it to him. You got to. They didn't want to hit Derrick when he started getting going.
And we know this as Bama fans, as watching Derrick Henry throughout his career. He gets better. He gets stronger later in the ball game.
Mm-hmm.
The more you feed him, the more likelihood of him breaking loose, because for one, he's wearing down the defense, because damn, he was 6'2", 240. He's a big Mack truck coming through. Derrick Henry don't get tired. We know that. And he gets bigger, faster, stronger later in the ball game. It's like he hulks up, right? So, and I understand you coming from behind, you have to pass. But why not hand off, do a little draw play with Henry? Do a little draw play or do a little screen to Henry. They won't be expecting that.
Yeah, they wasn't, and that's what happened. And I will say, man, in Baltimore and Buffalo utilize Allen to all the strengths that he have. I'm not the biggest Josh Allen fan, but man, his numbers was just like Jalen numbers on Sunday, but he didn't turn the ball over. He bulldozed, used his body, and just ran through the defense inside the goal line. And once again, it ticks me off, JB and chat and everybody. I'm from a show me type of town.
Yeah.
If I'm in the goal line, especially within the 5-yard line, I'm not passing that ball. You're going to have to show me that you can stop Derrick Henry with a fullback and a couple of big tight ends. You're going to have to show me that you can stop my running game 4 times. I got a $1 million running back. You finna ready to earn your paycheck. You just got your bonus. You finna show me, if you cannot get me in the end zone in 4 attempts, I need to find me another running back or somebody, another line. You want to show me that, just like in college football. You gonna have to show me that my 5-star running back, my 4 and 5-star line is gonna have to show me that they deserve to be in that starter position. If you can't get me in the end zone in 4 tries inside the 5-yard line, you don't need to be starting.
And it goes back to what I always say and what we always talk about on this show. The game is won in the trenches. It's won in between, the two groups in between the football before the ball is snapped, the O-line and the D-line. So whoever can get the momentum, whoever can get the biggest push, give that running back a chance, or that quarterback, whoever runs the ball, give them a little inch and let them take a mile. Or if your defense is that strong group, you get the pursuit and you break up the play in the backfield. Now, and that's what it comes down, especially on the goal line like that. That's what you should do. But when you get too pretty, too cute on the goal line, start rolling out, throwing passes, and want to do all these hero plays, that's what happened to you.
That's exactly what's been happening.
And Buffalo, I'm gonna say this about Josh Allen, and I say this about Josh Allen. You don't have to like him, but you gotta respect him. He plays to his strength. He is 6'4", 250. He's a big quarterback. He's like Cam Newton. He is not like Lamar Jackson. Lamar is not that big. This guy is a big quarterback. He is Cam Newton's size. He's just a white boy, but he is big like Cam Newton. And guess what? They run him the ball right up the middle. And what does he do? On the goal line, runs the ball up the middle and
scores every time.
Every time.
Hey, JB, and it also reminds me what Philly does with Jalen Hurts. Jalen is not as tall as Josh Allen. He might not weigh more, but he's stocky and built and strong. So Philly uses Jalen like that in that goal line to run the ball. And I liked it what Buffalo did in that goal line. Josh Allen, and I can see a team doing Will Howard the exact same. We're using Will Howard like they do Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And I know and I know it might be premature. I know they have already made the votes, but after that game last night, man, I don't want to say it. I wanted Lamar to have 3. Josh Allen showed to me Sunday night why he is the MVP. He probably going to be the MVP. Even Barkley, man, to me have more of a shot. And Lamar, like you said, he put the team on his back and he just couldn't get it done. And so I think this year, it's sad to say, with that being said, I'm sorry, Josh Allen. The refs going to do everything they can to get Taylor Swift in head and shoulders, Patrick Mahomes back up in that Super Bowl.
What's the score, bro?
It's gonna be it ain't gonna be a bruising type of game, depending on the weather. I think the weather thing is Buffalo knows how to play in those type of conditions. That's gonna give them an edge. I think it's. I'm gonna use yours. I think it's gonna be like I think it's gonna be 31-28.
Chiefs.
Because guess what? It's gonna be 4th. I can see it now. 4th and 15. Buffalo gonna be up. Gonna be up in the 4th quarter with probably about 2 or 3 minutes left. But I'm gonna say about a minute and a half left. I can see it now. 4th and 15. Buffalo throws an interception. And next thing you know, you're gonna have a rough in the they're gonna come back up or rough in the passer.
And they're gonna put them in field goal position.
They're gonna put them in field goal position, and then they're gonna come off. No, they ain't gonna get no walk-off field goal. They're gonna get a walk-off touchdown that's gonna give them the lead. Buffalo gonna be up 4. And then they gonna score. Then Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, I feel you. I feel what I smell what you're cooking now.
Yes, they gonna be up 4, and Patrick Mahomes gonna somehow throw Travis Kelce the game-winning touchdown, and you gonna see Taylor Swift. Oh my God! And you can see her hugging the Mahomes, and they throwing and her and Clayton Clark and the Ice Spice and them gonna be up there hugging and kissing each other.
Lord have mercy. You know what, C-Way? You might be right. I'm gonna go a little different score. It's gonna be an ugly score. I'm gonna go like 19. It's gonna be like 19 or 17. Something ugly like that. Some field goals. Yeah, but I think the Chiefs will get the last laugh, so to speak. Yeah, and this is gonna be another heartbreaking end for Buffalo, man. Buffalo just can't get over the hump. I mean, even back in the 90s, they went 4 straight Super Bowls and lost 4 straight. The only team to ever lose 4 straight Super Bowls. They hadn't been back since. And I just think the Chiefs and the NFL needs a storyline. Can the Chiefs three-peat? Can the Chiefs be the first team ever to three-peat? I think that's the storyline.
Yes, and I think it'd be the Chiefs. I think it's gonna be Chiefs, Eagles, and I think Jalen get his get back on Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see. Yeah, he's gonna count how many times they show Taylor Swift. They've been trying not to show her as much. Yeah. But when they do show her, we know she there. And every time Kelce does something,
they're gonna show her. They're gonna show her. They ain't been showing her as much, but every time Kelce gets the ball, they're gonna show her.
And he don't get the ball a lot. But you gotta give Kelce credit too. You may not like, but he does come up in the clutch.
Hey, and me and you talked about this off the air. We knew that Kelce was gonna come up big in the playoff. He's a playoff. He didn't care about this season. He turned up big in the playoff when it mattered.
Yeah. Oh, or Daniels beat Mahomes, become a new golden boy. I like that.
I like that.
I like that. Yeah.
I like that even better.
Yep. So the storylines all are like that. So that's one storyline, Cat.
And that need to happen. And that need to happen because Dan Quinn needs to win. And can you see them rubbing into they can need to see that need to happen even more so he can rub it in Jerry Jones's face.
Mm-hmm. So I can see that. I mean, that's another story. Can Daniels become the golden boy, the new, first rookie to come out straight out, win the Super Bowl like that? Then you got Josh Allen. Can Buffalo do it for the city? Can they get over the hump, finally win one? You got the Eagles. Can Jalen Hurts get his revenge, finally right the wrong? Because when he was in that position before, remember Jalen Hurts outplayed Mahomes.
He really did.
He fumbled the ball and gave up a touchdown, and that was the difference in the ball game.
Yep.
So the script writer fighting right now.
Yeah.
But no, it sounds good though. All of it sounds good.
Yeah. Hey, guess how they start fighting? Hey, the script writer probably went up there like Bird did on the 5 Heartbeats. Hey, I need to talk to you. Hey, they don't whoop the other script writer, the Patrick Mahomes script writer went up there and said, my office hours are from 9 to 5. Josh Allen went to Josh Allen script writers went to Mahomes script writer. So I need to talk to you.
Lord have mercy. It's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be a good Sunday. This is gonna be a Sunday so this is what we gonna do, right? See why you free Sunday night?
Oh yeah.
After the game, we're gonna do all on post game, man. After the final game, we're gonna jump back on here and do the post game.
Okay, I'm with it.
We're gonna do the Uncle Old show.
Yeah, I'm with it. We're
gonna do the Uncle Old show, man. Cause yeah, we gonna go and do it, man. Hey man, shouts out to the chat, man. Tills and donation right there on the Cash Out, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We got one more thing to talk about before we go though. But I appreciate y'all, man, for everything. Yeah. Y'all make this fun for me and C-Way. This is fun because we have the chat to talk to, right? If we didn't have the chat, we'd be just talking to ourselves. We could do this without the cameras.
I know, right? But y'all make it fun, and I love y'all opinions on stuff too.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though sometimes we all have different, points of views, man. But everybody's point of view is important.
Yeah. And this is the show for the fans. Like, so when I originally came up with Sport Talk with JB, it says from the fans' point of view. So I was like, okay, I'm a fan of this, right? So I want to just get on here, say what I got to say. Me and C-Way always talk off, we always talk on the phone for hours about sports. And I was like, you know what? I want to get other folks' opinion. I'm tired of just typing on Twitter about it. Let's get on here and talk about it. And then you guys, that's where y'all come in to give y'all thoughts and y'all feedback.
Like Audrey 3 say, this is a safe place for everybody's opinion.
Exactly. Kat said she being good tonight. She tired visiting the family. Yeah, Kat, you have been pretty good tonight. You ain't been a little. You haven't gone off the rocker tonight.
Hey, Nick get the MVP tonight.
Oh yeah, Nick been showing out tonight. Hey, shouts out Nick Beasley, man. But okay, so we got one more thing, man. One more thing before we go. Now, this fresh off the press. Kat, you're gonna be interested in this. We talked about the coaches last week. So the Bears have hired Ben Johnson. This is the Detroit Lions offensive coordinator. We knew he was gonna get a job. We thought it was gonna be the Raiders. He comes right, pulled the okie doke on Tom, and he's gonna be coaching the Bears and Caleb Williams. I think it's a good fit.
I think it's a great fit.
Yeah, so I can't be mad at him. I don't know why he did my boy Brady like that, but I think Brady cooking up something. I think Brady got something. He got something else in mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got something else in mind. And you're right, man. Patriots hired Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels went back to the Patriots to be the OC. I think that's good for Drake May, though.
Yep.
I think that's good for Drake May. Now, you got Mike Vrabel, who's the new head coach. You got a lot of familiar pieces in Foxborough now, kind of bring back that old Patriot way. I think Drake May will be a good quarterback. Josh McDaniels is a great quarterback coach. And he's not a great head coach.
He's a better coordinator than he is a head coach.
Mm-hmm. Don't be crying, Kat. I was going to tell you that. So, Aaron Glenn. So, these are the coaching jobs right here. These are the 5 openings. And despite some unforeseen circumstances, I believe Aaron Glenn becomes the head coach of the Jets. Now, the report just said that he is his job if he wants it. He had a meeting with them today. He's supposed to meet with the Saints later this week, Cat, but he may take the job tonight or tomorrow. So that meeting might not even happen. But Aaron Glenn is the hot name out there. He played for the Jets. He played for the Saints too, I believe.
He played for
the Cowboys too, didn't
he? I wish.
He didn't play for the Cowboys. But Aaron Glenn, I think the Jets is probably a better fit.
See. I don't think he played with us.
You seeing McCarthy? Oh, she's seeing McCarthy for the Saints. What you think about that, Cat? Mike McCarthy to the Saints? I don't know, but Aaron Glenn would be perfect for the Jets, I think. Now, do he brings Aaron Rodgers back? I wouldn't bring Aaron Rodgers back if I was him. You got too much young talent over there. You got to
stop. He did play for the Cowboys. Yeah, he did play with us.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I saw him in a Cowboy jersey one time.
Yeah.
So Aaron Glenn was around the league. He was pretty solid. I ain't gonna say he was a Hall of Famer, but he was pretty damn solid, and he played a long time.
Yeah, three-time Pro Bowler.
Pro Bowler.
New York Jets all-time for a decade. All-American. It finished his season 639 tackles, 7 forced fumbles, 41 interceptions, 15 season.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a damn good career.
Hey, he might not be first ballot, but
yeah, borderline.
But I think he's a Hall of Fame.
And he got really more. His resume is really with the Jets more. I feel like, so it might be a good spot. Rodgers and Adam gonna follow McCarthy where he go. So what you saying, Nick? You saying Aaron Rodgers and Devontae to the Saints? Is that what you saying? Is that what you saying?
How you feel? What you feel about that, Cat?
I like this. There go your question right there. Who you want, Carl Rodgers? Which one you want? Now, Devontae Adams loved Derek Carr. Remember, he played with Carr with the Raiders.
He was mad that they. Hey, you remember he was mad that they traded him.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think Adams goes back to the Jets. I think he goes somewhere else. It's weird not seeing Brady in the room. Yeah, it is.
Man, it is.
I like Brady in them suits though.
Yeah.
But Cat say McCarthy isn't a shiny name, but it may not be too bad. McCarthy's actually a good coach. He's not a bad. We talk shit about McCarthy. He's not a bad coach.
It's hard. Everybody's a bad coach when you got a general manager, an owner that won't let you do your job, that want to micromanage you, that want to have control, don't want to tell you what players to get, don't want to set. McCarthy wasn't set up for success this year.
No way.
No way. Not.
Jerry set him back because he made no moves in the offseason. He did not make this team better. And that getting hurt really didn't make a difference because they would still probably be picking. They wouldn't have made the playoffs with that because they didn't have no supporting cast.
You didn't have no supporting cast. You didn't do good in the free agency. We definitely didn't do good in the draft.
No, hell no.
That was a horrible draft.
Yeah,
I'm not getting started.
Cowboys on the list right there, Seaway. Who's gonna be the coach?
Kellen Moore gonna be the coach. We already know that. I mean, right now you're not gonna see it right now because he's still coaching right now.
Yeah,
because he can't interview.
So you have to wait till the Eagles lose, and I think that's what Jerry's doing. Jerry think he's slick. He done interviewed his black coaches, right? He got some names. He done threw a lot of names out there, but the Cowboys ain't made no move. They've been quiet this week.
They've been quiet.
They look Zoom meeting interviews. Jerry he a puppet master. He's definitely a puppet master. He's doing this on purpose, Seaway. You know this.
I know he's doing that on purpose. And then man, that contract is already signed. Kellen Moore contract is already signed behind closed doors. Man, Kellen Moore signed no contract quicker than Then our boy LSU.
Kelly.
He done signed don't play. And the thing is, he ain't. You me tell why he ain't gonna get. You me tell the reason why I didn't get too happy when I see him interviewing prime time.
Yeah.
Jared Jones got that Highlander mentality. There can only be one.
Yes.
He got that Highlander mentality. There can only be one head man. Mm-hmm. Prime is a bigger name than Jerry will ever be. He can't. Prime is not a yes man. You're not gonna tell him how to coach. You're not gonna He's not gonna out-talk Prime time. Prime ain't gonna let him control how he do things. They're gonna butt heads. You know, if he was to get Prime, that'll be about like him having Bill Parcells. That's why him and Bill Parcells didn't work out. Because Bill Parcells was like, hey, you're not gonna tell me what to do.
Exactly. You're absolutely right, T-Way. I think they just put that out there for headline. And I know Nick Saban vouched for it. He said he'll love to see it. A lot of people vouching for it.
Exactly. A lot of people, a lot of players. Michael Irvin, like you said, Michael Irvin wanted. Stephen A. Smith wanted.
Even CeeDee Lamb had. I seen CeeDee Lamb. Like a post about
it. And even his sons, will be happy if that opportunity, was to come available. But at the end of the day, and it's sad to say, to Jerry Jones retire, or because he's not gonna humble. Well, we can't say humble himself because he's stuck in his ways because he's an old fool. Mm-hmm. Until he actually retires and let somebody else take control of that team. The Cowboys would not win a Super Bowl until he changed his mindset.
He's not going to retire. I mean, and I say this. I say this without meaning any harm or any harshness. Jerry Jones is going to be the Cowboys owner, CEO, GM, whatever, until he dies.
Until he passes away. Yep. And he's already said it. He said that he did not. He already have said it, and I heard the interview. I'm not going to try to re-quote it because I don't remember word for word. But he said that he's going to be the owner. To pretty much said he's going to be the owner and do everything until he passes away.
Yep. And he bought the team. He said he bought an occupation. That's what he said. He said, I bought me a job. Y'all go out there and work for y'all job. I bought my job.
Yep. And
that's funny. Think about this now. How old is C now can you be? I bought my job.
Yeah.
So why don't you got so much money? Why don't you retire, dude? You got people that work for you. Sit back, retire. You love the game so much. Just go to the game. Do the off the blank. What off the blank does with the Falcons. Just show up. If you want to go on the sideline when you pissed off, go on the sideline. Because you ain't got to do all that extra.
Oh, he loved the thrill because that's what narcissists do. He loved that thrill.
Yes.
He loved the spotlight, whether it's good or bad. He want to do all the interviews. He want to do the radio interviews. I've never seen nothing. I've never seen nothing like this in my life, and it's just funny. It's just funny to me.
The closest thing to Jerry Jones is Suge Knight, Death Row Record back in the night.
Yep.
That was the closest thing we ever seen to Jerry Jones, Suge Knight.
And no, I got one better. The closest thing is Sean Combs being a producer, dancing to all the videos. Take that. Sean Combs.
That man run the thing like Lucia run Empire, man.
You ain't lying.
You run the Cowboy like Lucius, man. Come on, man.
Hey.
Listen here. But hey, man, that's our Cowboys talk for the night.
Yeah.
But we had to talk about the Cowboys because they name on the list. They still don't have. Now I guarantee you, how much y'all want to bet? That star is going to be the last logo on this list when it comes to hiring these coaches. They're going to be the last one to hire a coach.
Yep.
And unless the Eagles lose on Sunday and Kellen Moore gets hired on Monday.
Hey, y'all hear it now. JB.
Mm-hmm.
Triple or nothing on our meal. Because I already owe you 2.
What we bet?
If Kellen Moore, I owe you 3 meals. If Kellen Moore don't be the coach.
Okay. Yeah, triple or nothing.
Triple or nothing. Hey, triple or nothing. Triple or nothing. Hey, Chad. If Kellen Moore is not the coach. I owe JB 3 meals. I already owe you 2 this year.
3 meals.
I owe you 3.
Okay. And I actually agree with you, but I would actually laugh if it's not Kellen Moore.
Me too.
I would actually laugh if it's not him. What if it's Jason Garrett? Not Jason Garrett, but Jason Witten.
I think I'll be even more ticked off.
Oh my goodness! What if it's Jason Witten? Yeah, the Saints coach got fired. When he got fired, Cat? Early in the season.
He got fired. Early in the season. He been got fired.
Yeah, he been fired.
But I can't believe. I would be shocked. I really want Jason. I don't know what to say about Jason Witten.
He gonna keep all of me meal.
Yeah, man.
He gonna keep all of me meal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I mean, man, all these teams need help. Now the only team I would see that probably in a good spot. Now the Jaguars have a lot of talent. I think they just need the right coach. They giving Trevor Lawrence. Man, Trevor Lawrence has the longest leash I've seen a rookie quarterback have.
Yes, I think
he hasn't won a damn thing.
He hasn't. The 2 best teams right now, I would really say the Jets, man. Hey, I won't be mad if we get the Jets old head coach. I think that'll be a good coach.
Robert Saleh will be solid. I think the 49ers want Saleh to be the DC. I think they said they would pay him the highest amount of money to be the D. This man said, watch it be Stephen Jones. It ain't gonna be Stephen gonna stay up there with his daddy.
He gonna stay up there with his daddy.
No, he not coming down. No. He actually wait on his daddy to croak so he can get the job.
Jerry don't even listen to Stephen.
He damn sure don't. And Stephen the only one that got some sense. So yeah, man, this been a good talk. We gonna keep monitoring this right here. Like I say, we gonna join y'all on Sunday after the AFC Championship game. After the AFC Championship game, so it'll probably be about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
probably about 9 o'clock. We gonna join y'all. Well, y'all join us. Y'all join us Sunday night because we gonna go and do it up Sunday night, man. Why everything fresh? You know, everything gonna be fresh. But I got a special announcement, man. I'm gonna go and make this special announcement. So I got my guy. I don't know if y'all watched the national championship last night, but they interviewed this guy right here before the game, Michael Barker. He is the college football campus tour guy. He done been to over 100 games this year. How do you go to over 100 college football games in one season? He did.
I don't see how he can do it, but hey, that's the GOAT though.
It's the GOAT, man. He did it. So I actually met this guy at Alabama State Turkey Day Classic. Right. We had a press pass. So he was sitting next to me and we had a brief conversation about it. He was telling me about it, showing me pictures of all these stadiums. He goes to about 3 to 5 games within 48 hours. I don't understand. I don't know how he does it, but he'll go to a game, leave the game. Yeah.
So Thursday night.
Make sure y'all join me tomorrow night. We're gonna do a special interview. Me and this guy right here, a special interview tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Time. He's gonna join me probably for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna get all the answers. If y'all got any questions, man, put them in the chat or whatever for him. But this man right here, he was featured, like I said, they featured him on ESPN. He was at the game. Last night was 104. 104 games this season. And what a feat, dude. Like I tell you, he the GOAT. He the GOAT. He's the ultimate fan to go to every game, and then he gets the nosebleed. He sits in the nosebleeds every single time. But some of the games he does get credentials for. Yeah, because he was at the Turkey Day Classic on Thanksgiving. So yeah, that dude right there, man, he's living the dream. Yeah, living the dream.
Yep.
Living the dream. What you paused me for, TJ? What I said? What I said, he paused me. Tell me what I said, because I'm tripping. But yeah, man, dude right there man, I'm telling you, Michael Barker, man, that good dude, real good dude, man. Me and him chopped it up for a minute. So we're gonna talk tomorrow. It's gonna be a special episode.
Okay.
But yeah, man, You gotta tell me what I said, TJ. I forgot what I said. Don't laugh at TJ. I want to know what I said. I said some pause, some no did it. I don't know what I said. But yeah, man. So y'all tap in tomorrow. We got, man, it's a great week. Like right now, I feel good. You got that good snow out there. That good snow out there. You know, get to sleep in tomorrow. We ain't gotta get up too early and go to work.
I ain't gotta go at all.
Yeah, oh man, that's a blessing. So man, I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. We had a lot of good content, a lot of good people in the chat, man. Y'all always come through for your boy. Really appreciate that. I don't think I missed none tonight, y'all. No, we ain't missing none. I don't think we missed none tonight, C-Way.
We ain't missing none tonight.
No breaking news that happened while we was on the air. Ain't no breaking news. I had my notifications on. I don't think I got none.
No, I didn't get anything.
No breaking news. But like I say, watch out for Aaron Glenn to the Jets. Yeah, watch out for that.
Yeah, no breaking
news. Kat said she can't leave the house too much snow. Where you at, Kat? Well, y'all snowing in like that? You in Louisiana? Y'all snowing in like that, Kat? Yeah, we did belt the ass to Vandy. Like I say, shout out to Bama basketball. Belt the ass once again. Them boys is on the up. They're playing very well. I'm proud of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you in Lafayette? Oh, yeah. Y'all got it. Y'all got it down there. Yeah. So, yeah, man, we finna get up out of here tonight, man. Y'all, we enjoyed y'all tonight. Hold on, what she say? 10 inches is more we had in Colorado. Dang. And they ain't play no game. Sorry you didn't get no snow, MP, but we got some snow in the gun. The snow actually, I'm gonna tell y'all how funny this is before we go. The snow came up from the Gulf. The Gulf of America. The snow came up from the Gulf of America, dog. Like this is some this it don't never happen like that. It normally comes from the east. You know, it normally comes down. Like, notice when it snows in Alabama, it always comes from the north.
Yep.
Most of the time, it comes from the north.
JB, the only thing I got
from the south.
Only breaking thing I got, your boy LeBron just caught an alley-oop from Austin Reeves. And
that ain't nothing new. That's every other night, C-Way.
I know it, but but this one was nasty. He caught it and dunked it on somebody.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lord.
And then afterwards, he did this.
Oh, I see it.
I told you.
Oh, okay. Y'all see that? Go, Jane. Run it back. Hold on. I'm going to run it back. Let me run it back. Hold on. Let me run it back one more time before we go. Why go, Jane? Yeah.
Baby,
go, Jane, baby.
Baby, go.
No snow in the 205. No snow in the 205. Wow. No snow in the 205. But we get the snow in the 334 and the 251 got the snow. Yeah. King Jane. Goat Jane, TJ. Goat Jane.
No, he's still just a king.
Oh, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that, Goat Jane. Snow in North Carolina, man. Yeah, snow everywhere, man. Damn, snow bunnies everywhere. But yeah, man, we finna get out of here, man. We enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Tap in tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. Me and Michael Barker one-on-one interview, college football campus tour. Sunday night, me and C-Way gonna do nightcap style after the NFC, AFC playoff games. So what, about 9 o'clock? About 9 o'clock.
It'll be about 9 o'clock.
About 9 o'clock Sunday night. So with all that being said, man, we love y'all.
Love y'all.
It's been a great show. Great night once again. And we out of here once again. Sport Talk with JB. JB, C-Way. See y'all Sunday.
We out.